Hi everybody, this is Dmitry from Tritao Cosmo. I'm in a little Portuguese village outside Aveiro. Behind me is a pretty unusual custom titanium bike that I want to tell you about. When you look at this bike, you might ask yourself, what's wrong? What's going on here? Like, why? And I'm going to tell you why. It is why we build custom bikes. It's one of good examples of a custom bike and why they should exist. So the customer who has asked us to build this bike is his first, it's his second bike by us, and his bikes always look like this. The reason is that he had multiple spinal surgeries, and he is unable to bend his uh, his his lower back at all. But he is also an avid cyclist, and he can ride a lot. And since he cannot lean and bend, all his bikes are like this. He even has a roadie that has like 300 stem spacers. We cannot do things like that. We don't want to do this, so we had to machine a long, really long head tube, and basically the longest that would work with this fork. And it's a Lauf fork, so it's got a little bit of a suspension. Then we would still need to lift the handlebar somehow, and that would require a stem, a really funny stem, as we call it. But at the same time, the customer wanted fully hidden, integrated cable routing, and so we delivered. Um, we made this titanium stem really long and really tall, and we designed um, this I don't know, it's a stem spacer, but it has cables inside, and this system is DEDA. I think there's a logo visible. Yeah, so the system here is DEDA Elementi DCR, and we adapted um, custom titanium stem to work with it in a way that the routing is hidden. We also used the SRAM's newest stealth brake levers, so they're really close to the handlebar. The handlebar, as you can see, is Jones carbon fiber H bar, and it gives you extra um, riding position choices. This is what the customer needs. So the assignment was to make a custom titanium mountain bike with really, really tall stack, but at the same time it would have to be fully integrated, and it will have to be as light as possible. So to make it lighter, uh, instead of using a traditional suspension fork, we used Lauf with just some little suspension travel. The group set is a classic mountain bike group set, Sram XX1, 1052 in the back. The wheel set is Rolf Prima Alsea. Carbon fiber, limited amount of spokes, really light and nice wheel set for not too extreme riding. The frame uses the chainstays from our Grunt model, well, modified with the nice CNC yoke, half yoke. The customer wanted to try the oval rings, so We got him the absolute black ones. They're absolute black, but they're silver, titanium kind of color. He wanted some oil slick pieces, so we did this, and the bottle cage screws are from Wolf Tooth. They're titanium and they are oil slick. And the seat post is from Bjorn Glagol. This is the name of the model. And up there is something. And the saddle is 4.5 times more heavier than the seat post. It's Selle Anatomica with the aluminum cage. It's H2 model, I think. Why? Because of the sitting position, not like this, but pretty vertical. You need this kind of saddle. And this is the only saddle that actually suits the customer. We've discussed this for hours. We could have installed a saddle that would be 3 or 4 times lighter than this one, but he prefers this, and we installed it. So this saddle actually made this bike go uh, like make it heavier than 9 kilos. Otherwise, it would be a really light bike. I wish it had pedals, by the way, because look at this. There's some hills up there. I'd love to ride it there. Looks like it looks like printed, like a wall, but it's real. Beautiful. What a Okay, these are not aliens. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you like this bike. Let's stay in touch. Bye bye.